Alright, so this is going to be a little bit different of a video. We're going to be making a little bit of a retrospective. So I'm basically going to go through all of Dragon Ball Z Budokai in a short, quick fashion. We're going to basically talk about all the things that it shows you, basically quicker than the game can. So you start here with Goku. They talk about his old battles, like with Piccolo and stuff like that. Sometimes when he won, sometimes when he lost. Then it cuts to Master Roshi's island, where obviously Raditz lands. This is all in-game footage, by the way. The full videos are out on the channel now. Raditz is obviously Goku's brother. He's looking to get Goku to join him, so they take his son Gohan. Piccolo and Goku join forces and fly over to Raditz to try and take over, try to beat him down like this. He's gonna get the paws real quick. Bye-bye. Then obviously they have some of the best scenes in here. Like most of the scenes that are great are in this. Stomping Goku's chest in, Raditz gloating, him seeing the power level of Gohan just shoot up. All this is in-game footage and I love it. I love that all this is included. This right here is the hardest thing in the game. It took me forever. It was actually first try this time, but when I was a kid, oof. Boom! Then you blast him. Goes through Goku, goes through Raditz. This game shows gore. This is a game from 2002. They didn't really care about ratings. They were making it real. Jump to Goku on Snake Way. He makes it over to King Kai's house, where he talks to him for a second. You train a little bit. You don't do anything, but you talk to him and you see like who he is and all that. It explains what he is doing there. Jump to Nappa beating on the other Saiyan forces. Gohan, Piccolo, all that. Goku finally arrives. Piccolo is there. He's down though. He's injured. He's gotten hurt. So is Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Nappa even talks about Chaozu. So then Goku steps in and we gotta take him out. We gotta make sure that he pays for what he did. Boom. Just like that. It even has a scene right here where Vegeta tosses him up in the air, basically tells him he's useless, and gets rid of him for being, well, useless. If you can't beat Goku, you can't really do much. Then we're off to Vegeta and Goku's first meeting. We gotta take him down. We get right into a fight. First things first, knock him out. Then he decides to get a little dirty on us. He throws that false moon up there. You know, he tries to go Ozaru. I think that's what it's called. He decides to use that tail of his to Great Ape, which you don't actually fight. This is all basically a watch thing. It's cool though. It's super nostalgic. It even has Krillin throwing his Destructo Disc, trying to hit his tail. And even think in a game that's this old, it would cheapen out and not have like all the little nooks and crannies. But this game, I'm telling you, really does. Like right here, he jumps it just like in the show. It cuts the mountain that Gohan's on. And Yajirobe comes in to save the day. That's right, Yajirobe is in the game, and he saves the day right here. Vegeta looking dumbfounded. I love that animation. My favorite one in the game, I think. Then Vegeta turns on Gohan, basically for getting involved. So we got to take him out. This fight was super hard. Took me a couple tries to do, but once we got there, you know, we moved on. We were able to hammer it home. Then we get this scene with the Spirit Bomb and Krillin throwing it at him. I mean, dude, you cannot get better than this. Like, the amount of detail in this game. Oh, yeah, I forget. Yes, you also get Gohan throwing it back and Goku telling him, hey, you can do it. Amazing. And he gets hit by it. He flies up in the air just like in the show. They all celebrate, go to Goku's side. He falls to the ground, crawls away, weak, prideless, telling him, I will get you next time. Krillin obviously tries to get involved. Goku stops him from killing him. And Vegeta flies away, off to see us on another day. Yeah, Goku wants to meet him again. He wants to fight him and wants to actually test his powers again against him, just like in the show. And it has this full breakdown in the game. It's one of my favorite parts, all the story. Then you're fighting like mock Vegeta in the game, so you go straight from fighting real Vegeta to training. So you're basically training all your stuff. You're blocking back ki, you're doing clashes, you're doing everything. You're basically learning the game. It's just teaching you, hey, this is how you're going to ruin your PS2 controller or your controller plugged into your PC if that's how you play. Yeah, basically this is teaching you how to break it. If you know, you know. So yeah, it has all like the basic moves. Has clashes, hits, all that stuff. Basically just beat him, all of it. Then you're on Namek. You get to watch Krillin and Gohan earn their potential. This is a super important part of the game, the show. This whole series of them finding him and all that. I love this whole aspect of the show. Then it shows off Frieza and his goons carrying some Dragon Balls. The Ginyu Force has arrived. They're out looking for everybody, trying to get us. Raccoon has already beat Vegeta down. Look, you can see the BLOOD. Krillin getting destroyed. Gohan trying his best, but doing some Matrix stuff right there. Literally just flew over him, hovered. Too bad Goku was right around the corner. Goku comes in. We get to blast him. We get to just straight wreck Raccoon. He gets murked real fast. No problems there. He has his iconic scene and his iconic pose, as you guys know. Captain Ginyu, Jace, they come over. They try and start some business with me. It ain't happening though. We're going to handle them quick and easy. No problem at all. Keep posing, fellas, because you about to get stomped. Look at Captain Ginyu. He already gave his back. He's trying to hammer me home, but it ain't happening. We're going to take him out pretty easily. The Ginyu Force, they didn't give me much trouble, I'll be honest. The later enemies took a couple hours, and I'll tell you when that was. So good luck if you guys play. It shows the body change that Captain Ginyu does when he is facing Goku. And, yeah, and all of it. It shows that he's enjoying it. You know, oh my god, he's strong. Then Goku has to fight him and try and beat him. Obviously, I'm a player. He's a CPU, so it's easy work, not too hard. Goku, I mean, fighting as me hurt, and him being Goku was hard. But we get him back to change. You run and jump. You dive through the beam, because he's trying to change, I think, with Vegeta. So, can't let that happen. Hell no. I'd rather be the injured one. Then, Gohan and Krillin made a wish on the Dragon Balls to bring Piccolo back. So that way the Earth Dragon Balls are now restored. Then it cuts to Frieza in second form. Just, I mean, absolutely tearing up every Saiyan that's there to help. Just like in the show, he is merciless in second form. And then it shows third form doing his dots on Piccolo. It's insane. And final form, Frieza dotting up Vegeta. Finally, Goku gets there. Sees Frieza. This is a little different than the show. A little bit. But yeah, he sees Frieza, so now we instantly have to go fight Frieza. I hop into Kaioken. You're a little bit quicker, a little bit stronger, so I hopped into Kaioken, tried to do something. And look at that. We did it. The Spirit Ball, Spirit Bomb. I don't know why I keep calling it Spirit Ball. Spirit Bomb time. Look at, he's going to throw his Death Ball. He's going to notice it last second. And that image right there is beautiful. Whoever designed that background image for that, absolutely props to them. He gets hit by it, murked. Yep, starts destroying, going through the water, just like in the show. Yeah, he's still there. Still alive. He picks Krillin up. Oh, and this is the unfortunate demise of Krillin right here. He calls for Goku as he explodes. Goku, realizing that his best friend of his whole life, really, has just been killed by Frieza, along with everyone else, goes Super Saiyan. This moment is super powerful. Even in the game, you get chills watching this moment. Then you gotta fight him. He knocked me out of Super Saiyan pretty early, but we ended up getting the bag. Okay, now this is just like the show. He starts counting down percentages, and then boom, true full power, and he's thickums. You see the quick switch that they did? They just made him thick after like a second. But we took quick, easy work of that. Again, couldn't stay Super Saiyan. He kept knocking me out of it. It shows the scene where you heal him as Goku as you trying to save his life. And unfortunately, he does what Frieza does. Blasts his beam and gets blasted right back. Gets obliterated into almost nothing. Now he arrives back on Earth, half mechanical, with his dad, King Cole. Trunks, unfortunately, is also there. Takes quick and easy work to get rid of those two. And lets him know that he's not the only Saiyan. Goku's not the only Saiyan out there. They speak about Trunks being from the future. They talk about why he's there. He gives the medicine to Goku. All this is in game. Android 19, Android 20. They show up 3 years later. Start looking around and noticing the Z fighters. Find them, fight them, just like in the show. Goku has heart problems, so the first time you fight him, nothing happens. But I believe you have like heart damage or something. All bad, all bad. Yeah, you have heart damage, so eesh. From the medicine. So he's draining him right there. Vegeta comes in just like the show, leaves that footprint across his cheek. Literally murking homeboy with his toes. This is also the first time where you get to see Super Saiyan Vegeta. And it looks good. I love it. I think the graphics are honestly really good for a 22-year-old game. Or a 20-year-old game, whatever. Insane. It cuts really quickly to Android 18, just murking him though, and cuts the cell, absorbing bodies. I wish there was a little more fights like in between those two sagas. It probably was rushed towards the end, it seems like, but still a great game. Yeah, Piccolo shows up in the city, sees Cell, powers up. They go for a little brawl in the islands so that way no one else gets hurt. Easy work of Cell. He wasn't really that hard as his first form. When you get the final form, it was like 2 hours, bro, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Now we're doing Android 17. We're doing the fight in the field, like in the show. You gotta show him your powers. You guys are pretty evenly matched. As a player, and he is CPU though. We get the KO, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We see Cell on top of the mountain watching us, just literally waiting for an opportunity, like in the show. Oh man, yeah, he absorbed probably 3-4 cities in between this time because he's so much stronger. Then it cuts to Gohan and Goku coming out of the time capsule, Super Saiyans, explaining that they can feel Trunks and Cell and Vegeta's energy. So people were still alive, but it's all bad. All bad. Cell gets his final form, obviously. Trunks and Vegeta can't handle it. They get totally mopped up. Hercule is fooling himself, literally saying he's going to the Cell games to defeat Cell. He's crazy. Have y'all seen my Legend of Hercule video? It ain't that easy, Hercule, you dummy. You can't go in there so confident and cocky. Z fighters have arrived at the Cell games. Alright, Goku goes first, just like in the show. He tries to put on his best fight. He goes in after Perfect Cell. We be fighting. Yep. Look at, we gotta put the pause on him. Had to get the instant transmission. He was hit me with spirit bombs, just so you guys know, as soon as the game would start. So literally it's a fight, and he kicked me into a a spirit bomb. Literally would kick me into a spirit bomb. Yeah, Goku does the same thing in the show. He calls on Gohan. Gohan is dumbfounded and shocked. Same with Piccolo. Piccolo throws shade at him before this fight right here. Luckily, we knocked him into second form before we just destroyed his whole life right there. This shows him attacking Android 16, kicking his head out, like just not giving a crap. The Cell Jr.'s being born and arriving on the scene, fighting and beating Krillin, Yamcha, Tien. Really not even breaking a sweat. Android 16 gives a speech, which still makes me sad to this day. It's a crazy speech. It's like you gotta fight for what you believe in and what you love. Cell destroys that, which sets Gohan into a panic, instantly surpassing his Super Saiyan 1. You see the lightning that signifies, the hair that signifies, the broader shoulders, the bigger muscles, the stronger power. He is Super Saiyan 2, and he makes quick work of the Cell Jr. It's insane. He rips them apart, just like this, one at a time. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a lot more entertaining in the show because he just burns them alive. It's crazy. Then you go from fighting the Cell Juniors to fighting Perfect Cell, and Perfect Cell cheats. Okay, so he blocks a lot. He throws spirit bombs as soon as you spawn. He literally grabs you any chance he gets. He's a cheater. This took me an hour and a half to do. I don't want to talk about it. It was bad. Okay, it was bad. This right here, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, these animations are hilarious. This is comedy. But at the same time, I thought they were good. So I want to leave it in. It talks about him spitting out 18, and then obviously the unfortunate thing of him expanding into a literal puffer fish bomb. Goku tells his friends goodbye. tells his son to tell his mother, I love you guys, and I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Gohan understands in an instant that his dad will forever be gone. Takes him to King Kai's planet like the show, and boom goes the dynamite, as they say. Yeah, he instantly felt his power leave. Everyone knew what happened. Cell arrives, more perfect than ever, stronger than ever. A trait he gets from the Saiyans. Now this is a power move right here. I have knocked him down into first stage Cell and hit him with my ult, and that was from yellow all the way down to orange. Unfortunately, he still is able to kill Trunks. Vegeta, obviously not up for it, not feeling good about it, saddened by losing his only son, even if he was just from the future. He gets totally irate, calls Cell's name, attacks him in Super Saiyan, and gets pummeled to the ground. Just lying there helpless. Cell loads up on a big Kamehameha, full power Kamehameha. Stands strong. He knows Gohan is injured and cannot keep up. With all the might he has left, he gathers all his strength, calls for one last Kamehameha, and they clash. It is amazing. This whole scene right here gave me chills when I played through it and when I watched the show. It is honestly incredible how much detail they got into this game. Like, look at how beautiful this whole sequence is. I'm just going to let it play out just because it is amazing. So look at Vegeta gets involved.
Beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Beautifully done.
Amazing. Just the emotion behind the voices, the emotion behind that power that Gohan needed to take on Cell is incredible. And they captured it in the game, and they captured that in the show in such a good way. Amazing. They used the Dragon Balls to wish everyone that he killed back to life, which includes Trunks and all the citizens that he absorbed. They go from the lookout tower, they wave bye to everybody, give hugs, and they are on their way. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to leave a like, and we'll see you next time.